Hello everyone, here is a tricky question from NEET 2018. A mixture of 2.3 gram of formic acid and 4.5 gram of oxalic acid is treated with concentrated sulfuric acid. The evolved gaseous mixture is passed through KOH pellets. Weight in gram of the remaining product at standard temperature and pressure will be how much? We have formic acid plus oxalic acid treated with concentrated H2SO4. Concentrated H2SO4 is a very good dehydrating agent. It can absorb water. Individually, if you see the reaction, what can happen here is water it can absorb. So, one of the products is water and the remaining other product is carbon monoxide. Here individually if you see, it would be water plus carbon monoxide plus carbon dioxide. So, we have two gases, one is carbon monoxide and another is carbon dioxide. They are also saying the evolved gaseous mixture is passed through KOH pellets. KOH is a strong base that can absorb carbon dioxide because carbon dioxide is slightly acidic in nature and this is basic in nature and this is CO2 is acidic in nature and therefore KOH will absorb the carbon dioxide. The remaining gas that we have is carbon monoxide alone, and here if you see in terms of stoichiometry, 1 mole of formic acid gives 1 mole of CO and 1 mole of water. Here also 1 mole of oxalic acid gives 1 mole of water, 1 mole of carbon monoxide and 1 mole of CO2, and therefore the balanced reaction that we can write here is 2 times carbon monoxide 1 times CO2 plus 2 times H2O. Now, we need to figure out how many moles of formic acid are there in 2.3 gram of formic acid and how many moles of oxalic acid are there in 4.5 gram of oxalic acid. Once we figure that out, we can just add those two and then we can find the weight. Let us first find the molar mass of formic acid. We have 2 hydrogen atoms, so 2, 1 carbon atom 12, 2 oxygen atoms and therefore 2 times 16 32. So, what we have here is 46 gram per mole, and what is the weight given? 2.3 gram divided by 46 gram per mole. Let us write this as 23 times 10 to the power minus 1 divided by 46. So, in this case it will be 1 by 2 0.5 times 10 to the power minus 1. So, 0.05 mole is what we have. And then for oxalic acid we have 4 oxygen atoms. So, 4 times 16 that is 64 and then 2 times carbon that is 24 and then 2 times hydrogen that is 2. So, what we have here is 90 gram per mole, and therefore, in terms of number of moles here the weight given is 4.5 gram divided by 90 gram per mole. Let us write this as 45 times 10 to the power minus 1 gram divided by 90 gram per mole. So, in that case this is once again 0.05 moles. Now, 1 mole of formic acid can give only 1 mole of carbon monoxide. That means 0.05 mole of formic acid can give 0.05 mole of carbon monoxide. So, 0.05 plus 0.05 and that is equal to 0.10 mole of CO. Number of moles we got, that is equal to our N value, and therefore mass is equal to N times molar mass of CO. Molar mass of CO is 12 plus 16, that is 28 gram per mole, and therefore 0.10 mole times 28 gram per mole, and that will be equal to 2.8 gram. That is the mass, and therefore option 4 is correct.